So, welcome. Now we're looking at an interesting DOS machine, because this should be in Doscember, and this is a neat little machine from a Swedish company. I think they maybe sourced the parts from other parts of the world, so that is something that we will see when we open up the machine. But first let's look at the outside. This nice keyboard that is a little bit dirty. And as you see, we do have the Swedish characters here, so that is really good for me here in Sweden. It is very, very heavy because it's metallic, and we have a mounting plate here, and this was mounted on a forklift in a warehouse. And on the back we have keyboard that is disconnectable, we have display, we have printer, 2 serial, and we have a power input, and we have the power button. And the other side is only a mounting plate and some advertisement, and a power brick, also a bit dirty. Good thing is that's exactly what to expect, and it looks like that. So if we then plug that in, and we plug it in with VGA, and then power. And let's see, we do actively power it up. We do have a light, and hopefully we do have, yes, we do have picture. So we need to run the setup utility, and we see here we have a lot of things to do, and we would like to enter the standard CMOS setup, and we may cause problem here, as they say, but let's continue anyway. And we do see that the CMOS battery does not really work, so we need to fix that. And we do see that the hard disk is not enabled here, and the big problem is there are no auto detection, so we need to figure out exactly how to do that. And I have cheated a little bit and had a look inside, so we will enter the information here. So let's see. It's not the most ergonomic keyboard, so we will need to find and we will enter manual. It's really good that it has this numeric keyboard. It is quite okay. Didn't it write that? Okay. And the landing zone for it. And then we have the sectors, and we end up with 82 megabytes of drive space, which is not that much. We don't set the date back now. And we will write and exit. Yes. Then we hear the floppy. And we have a DOS prompt. Now to the little bit exciting part is, look, there is 2 exe files, one crt.exe and one lcd.exe. And we will then run the lcd and we will see if we can capture this good on camera. And now we have the LCD. We're running DOS on this, so let's see if we can change exposure on this camera. So let's see. Enter Commander. And we have DOS in an LCD screen. I would imagine that they would have used some special program because it's not really usable in DOS because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 lines here. Really dirty. So maybe we should see if we get some better picture if we clean that up. Now I think it's visible. And the screen is not showing anything right now because it is only on the LCD right now. Even if it press there, nothing happens. When we go back here, it did run the command. So if we would like to switch back, we need to refocus our camera a little bit. And then we do run CRT and enter. And now it says it can't read drive A, I don't understand why. And now we have the screen is back. We're on here, we do get. Quite nice. So that is how it is used, and now to the fun part to see what's in it. So let's see if we can open this up then. Try to keep the picture in focus. So start with the screws on the side. And not the right. Try to remember where the screws were. And if we peek. This is quite jammed inside there, so. And here I did disconnect the keyboard. It's regular keyboard jack, so this keyboard could be used for another computer, or you could have a regular keyboard in this one. So these are self-tapping screws, maybe not that common in computers. Ooh. So, now to the fun part. How do we do this? I see some type of lip here, so if we could open that up. We do have one here also. Yes, so we could do something like that. And some. Okay, so don't want to destroy. Okay, disconnected the LED, and then we have the display. Oh, interesting. Look in here. We have ETAB, which is the company that did make the computer. So they have made this. It is copyright 1993. So this is their design, and seems like the keyboard jack is really just tagged on. This is a bit funny. We put it aside. We have the drive that I would like to try to make an image of, and we do have one expansion port here. Really nice. If we would like to add something, maybe make this to a really good gaming PC with a small sound card, and also this is the connector for the screen, so that is should be doable just to use this in another compatible computer type. Would like to do that, but let's see if we can unscrew this holder for this drive and the hard drive. Put that screw there. Okay, those are the same. Okay, I need to do the other side as well. Let's see. Don't have that good of clearance. Maybe that was another type of screw. No. Okay. That was a little bit harder, because those I would not like to undo. I would like to undo the hard drive to make a copy of that. And also, you will see, it has been in a warehouse very, very long. It is filled of dust, so maybe we should just start and take some off, just to make it not being that dirty. So let's see, what can we do to get this to... We are getting clearance to that one right now. This one at least is getting off today. And let's see, this should be that one. At least we have some information on the motherboard here. So it's made in Taiwan. It's on PC Car 1. It's on 386SX. And it's version 0.94 of the motherboard. But we need to crack this open more. Okay, maybe not the best tool, but we'll see if we can get it to unscrew. Yes, it's turning, so it should work this. Looks like I would need to upgrade my tools a little bit. So, got it out, but cable still stuck a little bit, so I think we need to be a bit careful. It looks like someone else has been here before, maybe. So maybe I don't have the warranty. So this is the pre-IoT industrial computer used as a warehouse, a forklift. So we will find dirt and dirt and dirt, and I will try to see. We maybe need to unplug that. Okay. We'll unplug floppy power, hard drive power, and power. So now we have moved that. Put that aside. We have motherboard and power connections there. So I think, look at this. This is really dirty. Just clean it up a little bit. We have a data storage time, so we need to do a fix for that. That will be some other day. Just trying to get rid of the worst here, so I don't get that dirty when we do fix things. Maybe. get it super clean by this, but this will be a little better, a little bit. And we can remove that and clean that off board. So we will have a look at the motherboard. Yeah, still number 6. So let's pick the camera up and see. So let's see. Quite regular motherboard, just a little bit smaller. The one thing that was a little bit unusual was these connections. I think those will be to have the expansion slot internal. It says slot 1 and it says SIM 1 on the other, so those are some special slots, and look here, they're not connected, so quite interesting. Need to look into that, what that could be. Otherwise it's an MI BIOS, nothing spectacular. Could upgrade it a little bit here and add some math coprocessor. We have a Trident display chip. So nothing really exciting here. So it's mostly the form factor that is exciting. And this small connector that do connect the display. It is also made by ETAB Data AB here in Sweden, and I did look it up and they do still exist. I don't think they carry just this configuration anymore, and they seem to go more to standard pieces and those things. So let's have a look at this keyboard. Quite interesting. It is really just thick metal, and then it's the buttons on top of that. So I would imagine that if this gets broken, it will be really hard to repair. And it is connected here by the ribbon cables. And then we have the keyboard connector over here. Here we have the LED connectors, as I understand it. We have the power floppy hard disk. And then we have what will be the driver for the small LCD. And we see here it is designed in 1993. Not that many components. We have some ribbon cable here, a little bit of an special made. It seems that they have made an adapter. And then we have E11 and E12 here. And we need to figure out exactly how that cable were connected, because it did get loose when I just screw this, so I need to figure out how that was inserted, because it's not keyed. It is a bit rough in the edges here, so I will not take it further apart. I think it's a quite standard board beneath that for the screen. So let's reassemble this then. I have this plastic shield. So, okay. Still some dirt here. Let's try to have it not be that dirty. he used the right screws, otherwise it will not be that good. Okay, now we shall see if we can this to be inserted good. We need to align the floppy eject mechanism. Let's see, something like that I think. Yep. So I'm not sure if... I don't think that screw will be possible to attach. Well, bad design. And this is something that is a bit interesting. 2 black cables. Both with text. One is to V out, one is ground. So we need to understand which is ground there and which is V out. Okay, after studying some of my own videos, I found how it was connected, so that's great. So now we can put things back together, and we just need to see how this was connected. It was so, and we did have this connection here, which is keyed, so that shouldn't be that hard to connect. And we have this there. So try not to break that. And we need to push it over the edge there. And we need to push it over the edge there. So, and to and before we do the last screws, maybe we should start it up again. Okay, power down. Do have a picture, and still the battery is not good, so but it's working. Which is good. So we have taken it apart a little bit and cleaned it. Could be cleaner, but some wear and tear. And now let's put the sides back. This is really heavy duty machine steel. I think this is worth more than the computer itself. wrong screw broken off. We need to go back and fix some screws later on, but at least we will have it put together a little bit. So, quite okay. Perfect, and I managed to do an image of the hardware. So, this is saved for the future.